his feelings. It don't matter who the fuck you are.
Neon lights, they cut
You want
the
me to help
night.
you?
I walk these streets, no end in sight. High heels click on broken dreams. Life ain't sweet, it's not what it seems. Cold hands, straight for warm cash.
Yeah, no, that's what the fuck it is.
In a flash, promises so they fade away. Tomorrow feels like yesterday. You can't do me nothing, I'm out here surviving, chasing the hustle where the streets ain't forgiving.
Absorb into your own self-emotions that you're not listening
So close that to me. You can't do me nothing.
to the fact that there are people around you who care. Who is that?
That's Angie.
She want to do an interview with me?
Yeah, she'll come here, Angie. Oh, this is a very good friend.
What's up, man?
Interviews with the girls out here. Place for it.
No. Okay, no problem.
I've done it with her before.
Yeah,
Do you wanna?
I ain't even tripping on that shit. So what, you gonna do another?
Huh?
You gonna
I
do
wanted to
another?
get in. Yeah, I will. Invite him to it. It's up to you. Like he's really good
Yeah,
people.
yeah. You say what now? I mean, cause I ain't, you know, it don't make a difference. I don't necessarily need your guy right now.
I know, I ain't gonna steer you wrong, but then, like, cause you're black and I'm with you, you know, like, I want him to know, like, you're legit, and this is who did my interview before, cause
All he gotta do is go to the page and see that shit.
But I want him to know, like,
Where he at?
Here, I think he's down here, let's drive down
He
here.
got a problem with you being with black motherfuckers?
Yeah, he's gonna think that I'm, like, dope.
Working.
Yeah, he's gonna think that, and I don't want him to, and I want him to see how it's legit, like, and you're a
That's fine.
legit person. And he's got a lot to say.
He your man or
Yeah.
he ain't pimping you? Is he?
Yeah, you'll see, like,
So it's some pimp shit?
I just got out of jail yesterday morning. I did
Yeah, you was
7
telling
days. Yeah, he paid my bail though, but he's a piece of shit and talks to me real fucked up, but we're not gonna talk about all that when we see him.
What's happening?
Not a whole lot, but too much.
Not a whole lot, but too much.
I look ridiculous to be on there right now. Some girl took the sweater I was wearing.
Nice. You always look nice. I be, you know, wondering how you doing.
Thank you.
Can't never find you though. Is you alright? What's going on? What's in your mind? What's on your mind, little lady?
Nothing that should be or that I asked to be.
Talk to me.
You know, like, people have told me things that misled me to places, misled me to beliefs, misled me to a lot of different things in life.
Yeah.
And then other people come in, and when they say something to me, I'm gonna ask, you know, like, I'm gonna take what I know and what you just told me
Right.
and acknowledge that obviously there's either a coincidence or a connection.
Right.
So I'm gonna ask if I need to ask, and if I don't need to ask, just tell me that.
Right.
If I'm asking, it's not because I'm asking in order to get something out of it other than knowledge I need or don't need.
Right.
That's for somebody who's honesty or loyalty to themselves and their word, or to a man or a woman, or anything to give. I don't care if we're in the streets, I don't care if we're in a mansion, I don't care if we're on Mars.
Yeah.
You know? If I know something that's good for you to know, I'm going to give you the gift of knowledge. Give you the blessing of knowledge that you can keep and should keep. Whether you keep it to yourself or not, I'm going to let you know that. Or, I already know you know whether to do so or not. You know, and Since I was 8 years old, I was given knowledge of something that I never, still to this day, will understand, apparently. I don't want to ask, I don't want to talk about it anymore, but apparently I upset the whole world when the whole world wasn't upset. Or they were, and now they're mad. Or somebody else. You know, my Facebooks are all locked up. I can't access any of them. I haven't been able to for a long time. And I asked someone today, like, have you seen anything on my Facebook or anything? And he said, all you need to know is Facebook, just be yourself. One of my Facebooks I haven't been on in 2 years and it's still being active.
Yeah, somehow I don't think those things ever go away.
But it's not me. Right. Somebody stole my phone a long time ago. It was unlocked, or from when I logged into certain things. Right. And even when I go in, I can't see some of the messages or some of the things that were posted or done.
I get it.
Or like I was led to do something, led not to do something, whatever it was. Yeah. You know, an honest, true, loyal person, not just to somebody, anybody or nobody, just to themselves. Yeah. Wouldn't have put me where I'm at now. I can't blame that on nobody. Except at least somebody, literally somebody, could have at least been honest and loyal to me. If they really cared about anybody, nobody or someone. You know, I care, I love, I don't care what race you are, what gang you are, what street you're from, what city you're from, I don't care what.
Yeah, it's genuine, you're saying. It's
just, I care about myself.
Yeah.
But at the same time, don't lead me in the wrong direction no matter what it is. You know, I understand things that happen. I understand why they happen sometimes. I understand that people have consequences. I understand that people have blessings. Yeah. It's not to be expected, right. But it's not always the fact that people, can acknowledge that that's gonna be the reaction. Right. Or gonna be what it's gonna be. Sometimes you just don't know. And when you get so far into not knowing that you try to put your own puzzle together.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of times we don't know. And that's what life is.
That's fine. But don't let someone not know something by trying to make them know, think, or believe other things around it too. Right. Or lead them into something else they don't need to know, or this and that.
Well, me personally, I try to be accountable for who I let put things in my ear. You know what I mean? So.
Well, yeah, but I mean, when you're 8 years old, yeah. And it started from there, and other things get told to you as well, you don't know whether that person put that in your ear for the good or the bad. That's not for you to find out, really.
This is true.
Until you feel threatened by it. Or you don't know whether you should act or not. Because you don't know if you're even threatened by it, by all the weird indirect things. You know, like, you just don't do that to somebody. You don't do that to people. You just don't. And it seems like no matter who I talk to, what I talk about, where I go, what I do, I have no ability to have my own direction anymore because I've tried to go so many different places for so many different things, and it's still just.
Well, I think, you're still the lead in your own destination. You know what I mean? Like, you can hear a bunch of things, but you don't necessarily have to follow what others say, think, or do.
We got a house. All you trying to do is look out for it.
You know? I mean, I just want you to know, I think that, maybe you're doing a little too much listening to other people and not yourself.
Yeah, but then they just need to leave me alone. It's why do they keep talking? They're being weird. They're doing too much. They're not doing enough. They're doing so many things they shouldn't do, not supposed to do, doing it wrong. You know, like, maybe I would go somewhere that's better, quote unquote, or whatever it may be, if it wasn't everywhere at this point.
Well, I mean,
If it wasn't so funny, the people that you brought misery to something that wasn't miserable like you thought or wanted. I'm still not miserable. I'm sad that the world actually has those intentions now.
All you can do is give.
I'm scared for my kids to grow up in something that I tried to not.
To come this way in a little bit, bro.
No problem.
Cheese and stuff like that.
Okay. All right.
I never wanted my kids to have to go through what I didn't even know I was about to go through, but had some type of feeling that I had to make sure that they at least were able to have better
Well,
than what I felt could be, or I don't know, but I just already something wasn't right. And I felt like I had to make sure they had a better life before I could make it worse, or anybody else could make it worse before I could get them taken from me. Anything. I don't ever want something taken from me that I couldn't have already myself without being honest about it.
No, I get it.
Which is why I asked for help with my kids, in order to not ever have to feel like I was trying to be something I wasn't.
Right.
Not that I never intended on being a mom or didn't want to be a mom. I love my kids a lot, which is why I went through what I went through, did what I did for them.
Right. As a mother should.
And, you know, like, I don't get why that sounds so terrible to people. Because I didn't give up on them.
Right.
But the life I've lived for a very long time was not the life I wanted to have them be in, even when it wasn't nearly like this.
So where are your kids today?
With family.
So they're okay, they're sheltered, they're loved, and
Absolutely, 100%. They live a beautiful life. They go to a beautiful school. They go on beautiful vacations. And I didn't get them taken to where it's harder to find them, harder to get them, be around them, and that.
right.
I made sure that no matter what,
They were in good hands. That's okay. Then you're okay. Now we have to just work on getting you in a situation where you and your kids can be together 24/7.
it doesn't have to be that. It probably, I can't say it can't be that or won't be that, but it would take a long time. I'm willing to get there, but I don't also want to take them from the beautiful life that I already gave them.
Right. I mean, you're not taking them, you're extending.
And that's what I mean. I can include myself eventually at the least.
Right.
But one of them was adopted, one of them I did guardianship to the grandparent.
Right.
And the one that was adopted by my own family.
Okay.
Well, people I call my family. So,
Right. I mean, and they don't exclude you, right? Like, you're welcome to come around, you're welcome to see the children, or no? No? I guess they want a different expectation from you first, is that what it is?
right, which is what I was wanting for myself before this even got to this.
Okay.
But, I mean, I never intended to want to have kids my whole life.
I mean, a lot of us happen that way.
You know, but if I knew that, I have to acknowledge that there's a very large chance that, of course, we all fail at things, but it's not that we're a failure. It's just I didn't even have the knowledge or
Just the information, period.
I didn't know how to be a
I mean, but no one was given a handbook, so we all learn,
No,
we
I
make
get
mistakes,
that.
and we...
I get that, but I was never I've never been independent either.
Right.
You know, I've been. If I was at home, it was pretty much just to sleep and play Xbox
Right.
or PlayStation. If I was doing anything, I was out here.
Right.
You know, doing stupid shit, street racing, drinking, house parties, riding around, like hanging out on the south side, whatever. But you know, I was doing whatever it was I was doing, but I was out here.
Right.
I went to school in a different city that people go, oh my god.
Don't worry about that. So what do you think it is that can start you on a better trajectory or course today that you think you would need to be doing?
I know what I would need to be doing, but I'm not ready yet.
Well, what is?
I'm not.
What is the prolong? What is the hold up?
Nothing. What is the hold up with her? What's the hold up with him?
I mean that's a whole nother.
Well, we're just supposed to chase anybody around?
No, we're supposed to concern
Everybody?
ourselves with ourselves. Like,
Right.
Like
So why is everyone so fucking concerned about what I'm doing when there's so many people out there doing so much worse?
I think it's each one teach one. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
I see you like right now. I want to see you do more smiling than
I
see.
do, but why are people fucking not letting me? Why don't they leave me alone?
Is that what would make things better?
Yeah, if they would just stop doing what they're doing, and I can't even explain what it is. Even if I tried, it would just sound or do worse for me.
Right. Yeah, but that's not what I like to hear. I like to hear that, you know.
I don't want to be left alone, but I don't want people to keep just not trusting me, seeing me for something I'm not believing in me. Because that's all it really truly is right now. Yeah, good people have good intentions. I get that. I don't have bad intentions or good intentions for anything other than making sure the people that are around me at that moment that I'm in, if I can provide anything for you, I'll provide my last. I really will, because that's my satisfaction. That's my happiness. I don't care if I sit next to you
and that's a beautiful thing.
You know, I don't care if I sit next to you and write out everything for you as you talk, because you don't know how to write. I would love to do that. That would take so much like pleasure in me to do for somebody and make me forget about the bad things I do. Sincerely. Like, and then I get yelled at, like, oh no, don't do that, don't clean for me, don't do this for me. I'm not asking or trying to do it for any other reason, but just for the simple fact I want to.
And that just shows that you have a loving, kind, giving, warm-spirited heart. You know?
Yeah, and that's
be proud of that.
not a problem. It's not nothing to frown upon someone for, and it's not anything to take other than the fact that that's what it is, and it doesn't mean shit other than that. Doesn't mean I'm something else doing it don't mean shit but that.
But that's a great thing. That's a big thing.
But people take it and assume things, situations, direction, thoughts, beliefs out of it. Delusion.
Yeah. Say that. Let's get it off the chest. Somebody you know?
Baby daddy.
Huh?
My baby daddy.
Your father?
My baby daddy.
You want to say something to him?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
You want to go back to him?
Yeah.
Yeah?
No.
Sure. So what is he doing?
It's outside.
I mean, but I'm saying, is he, you know, taking care of his responsibilities and
Hell yeah.
being,
We didn't have a kid. Actually, I don't even know sincerely if that was his kid, but same time frame that I lost the baby. And I don't want to say his name, or say he's a friend or anything.
Right.
You know, like, I don't know.
I get it. I don't mean to be nosy and shit.
It's just someone I care about probably too much.
Right. I mean, that's a contradiction. Caring about someone too much. You think you can really care about someone too much?
Okay. It's probably not good for me to keep or good for. If I don't know, then I'll never know, I guess. And I guess they'll never know in order to.
So what do you do to make yourself happy daily? You know, what is it that you do to keep yourself happy?
Sit and chill.
Sit and chill, that's what makes you happy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Going places, good conversation, eating. Nice.
Just a good environment, positive environment, good vibes. That's it. That's all I need, and I'm fine. But yeah, oh, you're not gonna get that in the streets. You're not gonna get out. Hell yeah, you can.
I mean, yeah, I think
You just gotta go 2 blocks to the left, 2 blocks to the right. You don't fucking know that. And if you really know that, then you don't know the streets either.
Wow. I just think a good environment is something you create.
Yeah. But something might have created that to create something else too.
Yeah.
You can't blame somebody for something they didn't intend on creating without the knowledge of something they didn't know or need to know or shouldn't know.
Right.
Or whatever the fuck. This world is fucking straight up failing me, and I will say that I'm like with everything on my heart.
Right.
On purpose.
You think it's on purpose?
Hell yeah.
Well, what can we do to change it? I want to be helpful to you. I want to be a beacon of happiness when I come around and I
I
see
don't think
you.
there's anything to change.
You know?
Yeah, I'm not running away from
That's that too.
people keep telling me, yeah, but you gotta stay in the house tonight, they're gonna kill you. I don't kill them.
Yeah, that's pretty deep, baby.
It's something I wanted to have suicide with that. It's just simply like nobody told, showed, or maybe really understand, sat down and talked to me about why I should understand any differently.
Yeah.
That's it.
I get it.
So how can I give a fuck is really what it is. How do I know in order to give any other sort of fuck? How do I know I'm not? Whatever. And the world is really intentionally created. So people just don't like that some people are that honest. That on things that, you know, they would take somewhere else with their honesty. I would take to a certain person with their honesty, and that would be to you on your name. Like, yo, dog just says this about you and your people. So I'll let you know, I'll walk away. Like, what the fuck she say that shit for? Cause, bro, I told you why I said it for. Nothing bad. Nothing that, you know, like, damn. Really, I'll be sitting in the room, someone will walk off, look, you come back, and be like, oh my god, everything's missing. For fuck's sake. Here we go. Every time.
Every time.
I'm like, yeah, you know what? I did take that shit. You right. Fuck. I'm tired as a bitch.
So what were you doing before I pulled up on you?
I don't know. Oh gosh. Yes.
You gonna be okay? I gotta get ready to head to work.
Can you take me where I'm going where I just seen him?
Where you need to go?
Where he came up that house?
Where was that? Right around the corner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know.
Are you tired?
Yeah, out of nowhere.
Need to get some rest, maybe.
Why I don't share shit with you like that? It's just not fair.
Well, you should. I mean, just know who you're sharing things with. I'm trying to pour into you some positivity for your day. I'll see you later, okay? And don't be so hard on yourself.
You can't do me nothing. I'm out here surviving, chasing the hustle where the streets ain't forgiving. I've been through the fire, no time for bluffing. So don't step to me. You can't do me nothing. The devil